What's going on, guys? Welcome back to episode 58 of the Offshore Gamescast. Dave.
Dylan. You know, I just follow you every time the way you do. I don't have to do it the same exact way you do it.
No, I guess it's just easier.
I guess I'm a follower and not a leader.
Hey, man, I just flow off the tip of people's tongue easier. Good.
All right, Dave, we've been busy.
Yeah, we had to get a power strip.
What?
We got a lot of things to plug.
I did not get it at first.
I
We
know.
do have a lot of things to plug. I never get anything.
That's why I had to explain it.
You have to explain it. Every single thing to me. And then half the time you explain it, and I still don't get it until you explain it like 2 or 3 different ways. Then I get it.
And that's comedy.
Yep. All right. Last week we put up a review for Endling Extinction is Forever on our YouTube channel. Go check that out. And today we put up a review of South of the Circle on our YouTube channel. Go check that out. And Monday we have a Harlow review coming out on our YouTube channel once more. Go check that out.
Put so much emphasis on it, like we put it out anywhere else.
It's on our website, offshoregamescast.com/reviews. There you go.
Linked.
Check them all out
through
there.
YouTube.
Yes, it's just a YouTube video on our website. That's essentially what it is. Also, go check out the Fun and Games podcast. They had me on for a little side thing they do called side questing, and I got to talk about Mass Effect 3 by myself for like 20 minutes. A cool monologue about why I love Mass Effect 3 and why I think it gets more hate than it deserves. So thank you, Matt, for having me on there. Go check that out. Dave, we got a new segment.
Yeah, I found it.
You found it. You found that it is put in the doc, and I was like, what the hell is this thing you just put in here? I opened it, I was like, this is kind of cool, actually.
I was going through one of the websites, and I saw it pop up, and I was like, oh, great, another stupid Wordle clone. I'll try it. And I haven't tried, like, any of the other ones, but I was like, all right, game-related, I'll give it a shot. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna come back to this now. So yeah, I threw it up there, and I was just like, he should look at this. I want a competition.
We're gonna do this every week from now on for however long that we want to, really.
Yeah. So
it shows a picture, a screenshot from a video game, and you have to try and guess what the game is. And then you have it's six tries, right?
Yeah, 6 guesses.
6 guesses.
It changes the picture on each guess. Hopefully trying to give you a little more info.
Yeah, it'll give you like little hints too along the way. It'll be like, have the year of release date or the genre. So this is cool. You go to guessthe.game. That's the website. Guessthe.game. So this week we only have July 28th because that's all we came prepared for. But we're gonna try to do like the whole weekly thing from now on.
Mm-hmm.
Dave, how did you do?
It took me 2 tries because I guessed the sequel first.
So yeah, we had the same exact logic. It was just a screenshot of like futuristic kind of
sci-fi
look.
Showed like a billboard.
Yeah, and on that billboard, it had like a spot where it's clear with an arrow, where it seems like you're like commanding units there.
It's like a strategy game type thing. It's like, this is one of the areas that I can put one of my like partners in his block, and I'm just like, all right, strategy, sci-fi. This is XCOM. I guess XCOM 2. That was wrong.
Yeah, I also same exact logic, and so I typed in XCOM, and it gives you like a drop down list when you start typing. There was a few XCOM games in there, so I said, well, I guess I'll try the first one.
I should have paid more attention to the graphics.
Yeah, it was kind of hard to tell because it wasn't a lot to go off of still. Like it was enough.
Yeah.
So it was XCOM Enemy Unknown was the answer. If this is a competition, am I winning now?
Technically at the moment.
Yeah, fuck you.
Oh, just wait.
I'm the game god.
Just wait an hour and a half, buddy boy.
That sounds like a real threat.
I will punch your eyes out.
That for them to pop out, that would be
Punch you in the back of the head so hard you'll never need to use glasses again.
Actually, that sounds nice. Can you do that for me?
Yeah, you just won't be able to see anymore.
But I won't need glasses.
And you won't have to work.
This is sounding like a better deal as time goes on.
Video games are only getting more accessible.
Dave, speaking of video games, what a transition. Wow.
I play those.
What did you do this week?
I played some games. So,
like what?
Listen, shut the fuck up. So,
I don't know how to do that.
I did the first chapter of As Dusk Falls. I popped right into that, and I only got as far as the first chapter. It's been a busy week, but I'm enjoying it so far. You control two sets of characters: the dad with his dad, your wife, and your kid. And the game starts off with your car getting messed up. You got to go stay at this motel, and just so happens the people that messed you up are these thug brothers who are trying to go to the sheriff's house and steal money to give back to their dad and like pay off his debts. So you control both sets going through their interactions, only for them to come back together at the motel as the thug brothers are being wanted by the police, and they are just have you all hostage. And there are some very tense situations all around between all the characters, and what you say and how certain actions can happen that'll have people questioning. But those feel more like big story beats than something that you could have not happen, possibly. And since this is one of those like narrative choice games, you're constantly going to be moving the stick to figure out like a quick time event or like mashing a button. But I found that in some moments of the mashing for the quick time, the game really wants you to fuck up real bad.
Why, do they just not give you a lot of time?
Definitely not. Like that thing is rising quickly, and I literally have to take my hand and use my other hand to tap the button so fast because it really it fills up and it wants you to get messed up.
Okay, so it definitely doesn't want you to just have a perfect playthrough.
No, like in the beginning, as like one of the thug brothers, the brother who really doesn't want to do too bad stuff. He's the good bad brother. He has to jump over a fence, and there's a dog, and you have to hit it so you don't fall when you land. And it wanted me to fall real bad.
It wanted you to get attacked by that dog.
Absolutely, and then that would have sent down another story tree, I assume.
Yeah, I remember. I don't know. It was at one of the things when they showed a trailer that it showed like a whole big crazy branching tree at the end.
At the end of each chapter, it shows all your decisions and the other like where your other decisions could have taken you. It doesn't highlight them; it keeps them blocked until you do them in the game. But it shows you how many other paths it could have taken from there.
So just like Detroit, basically.
Yeah. And also shows you percentages. It definitely needs to stick out, and I think it has some good moments. It's only been the first chapter so far, but since it is just like a more visual novel style where the characters are just kind of like stills and they're moving and doing stuff like that, it definitely does stand up for itself so far.
Okay, cool. I'm excited. I want to jump into this one.
Mm-hmm. It is a nice little few hour thing. I don't know. I think there's only like 6 or so chapters, so I finished the first one.
How long did that take? Like an hour?
About that.
Okay, so it's like a 6-ish hour game.
Yeah.
All right. That's cool. That's on Game Pass, right?
Yeah. I had it installed right away so I could hop into it.
Yeah, that game looks good. I really like the art style. Like, I know it's not, you're not like moving around and it's just those stills, but it has a cool look.
It does.
There is no moving around, right? Like, you're not actually at any point walking or controlling a character.
No, it's like it goes to like a point and click in that way where the character you're looking over their shoulder at things and like you moving the cursor to what you want them to touch or pick up.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
I beat a game, Dave.
Ah,
I beat Sifu. It's done.
look at you. I didn't even try it.
Towards the end of the game, the set pieces get really cool. I'm not gonna like go into detail, but it gets it gets kind of trippy with some of the transitions they do.
That's cool.
Yeah. Uh, and I kind of, so you remember I put it on like that easy mode,
Hmm.
and with some of the bosses at the end, I still had to look up like, okay, what's the strategy here? And I did start to learn how to like properly play the game.
Look at you.
Yeah, it was just for like 2 bosses, but I still was learning. And
Mhm.
when you like get that down like the proper way to dodge and you properly execute it, it feels good. It feels real good.
Oh, I bet.
There are multiple endings. I assume since I put it on easy mode, I just got it wasn't like a bad ending, but it wasn't like the peaceful ending or whatever.
Yeah, just an ending.
Yeah. But it wasn't like, the world explodes and the devil takes over.
I mean, he is aging really weirdly in this universe, so
Yeah, it's I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10 overall.
okay.
I liked it. It was it became a little too challenging. That's why I put on that easy mode. That easy mode made it better.
Oh, I would throw it on from the get-go.
The thing is, I like challenging games sometimes, but
It does depend, and also like with the different styles of games. Like there are some where it's like, yeah, on this genre, I'll definitely turn it up, but yeah, and that
Yeah.
no.
What?
No.
No. Okay. I thought you were gonna say on that note, and I thought you were gonna transition to the next thing.
No.
But then you start saying no, because you realize I had something else to say.
Or I was just finishing my sentence.
That makes less sense to me.
You make less sense to anybody.
That is true.
Mm-hmm.
So, remember how I was saying like a week or two ago, like I don't know what determines like why I like some hard games and some of them I don't.
Yeah.
I think I realized some of the ones I don't like that are like this is because it's less like a Dark Souls or a From game or an Elden Ring now, and it was kind of more of a fighting game. It was like learning the right combos and the moves like that, and that I just don't have the brain for that. My brain doesn't do that.
I get that. Out of any of those sports games, the most amount of time I put into any of them have been a UFC game.
Well, all right. Now, if we're talking about wrestling games, now we're talking about a different world.
It's roughly the same sort of thing.
Kind of. So, yeah, kind of. Wrestling is a very dumbed down version of those, though.
Well, yeah.
Like it's not like 6 buttons to do the crazy combo or anything.
We'll get Kung Fu Simulator at some point in the next, 6 years.
Yeah, it's called Sifu.
No, this is just fictional.
What?
Sifu is a fiction.
What?
It's a work of fiction.
I don't know. I don't know.
Did you beat another game? Because I beat a fucking game.
Yeah, a game that we have a review for coming out on Monday.
Harlow!
Yeah, we could talk about this one.
It took us... We would have had the game done so much quicker, but the fucking level 33.
Yep.
Had to get a fly swatter.
What?
Had to get a fly swatter.
Are you saying fly swatter?
Swatter.
Swata. So, okay. All right. It's still not right. It's just New York.
Fly swatter.
Flash water.
Can I get some flice water, please?
Ugh.
Hold the flice.
I definitely don't want flice water. Yeah, so we alluded a little bit to it. What was that, last week?
Yeah.
But there was an invisible wall in the Nintendo Switch version of this game that made it so we can't complete a level or move on in the game.
Literally going from
Luckily,
one wall to the next wall at an
yep,
angle of all things.
it was just completely blocked off. So luckily there was an update for the game and we were able to complete it.
And it was fun.
Yeah, it was fun. I really like the idea of Harlow. It's just the checkpointing system can be real rough.
Later in the game, it definitely pissed me off in some points when just knowing that there's one obstacle out of like the 3 or 4 you have to get past to the next checkpoint that is the one that's really fucking me over, and having to go through that again, pisses me off.
Yeah, and like I didn't even have a problem with like the difficulty. I kind of liked having some hard spots in the game.
Yeah.
It was just the fact that you then had to replay like half the level over again just to retry that spot again.
Yeah.
It kind of kills the whole pacing of it.
Did you feel at times too that you were like, did I get a power core? I feel like I should have gotten a power core by now.
Yeah, sometimes I would like get towards the end of the level and it would just be like, a lot of times they do the thing where like they have the last power core right before the exit.
Which I'll continue to play a level and be like, all right, it is here.
Yeah. But yeah, there's definitely times where you just go through these long stretches of a level and no power cores, and it's just like, power core, power core.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's definitely a unique idea. You can go check out our review to see some more like video on it and how it actually all works.
I like it.
What'd you give it, Dave?
I'm a fan of puzzle games. I gave it a 7.
I gave it a 6.
And we have so many extra thoughts on it in the review.
I said 6 like I was angry. 6 is okay. It's not a bad score.
6 is an okay game. 7 is a good game.
We met in the middle for an okay good game.
Okay. Good game.
Good.
Go fuck yourself. Good night. I'm getting Burger King.
Are you?
No.
No. That's a bummer.
Yeah. All right.
Dave.
Thanks for coming to the episode.
No, we got more.
I know. I got another game and I started playing it. The sweet Emily ended up purchasing Ghostwire Tokyo for me, and since getting super excited about it, throwing it in, I have not been able to stop playing it. I'm about 6 hours in right now, and I don't want to play any other game. I just want to keep playing this. It is so much fucking fun, and I'm so upset I didn't play it when it came out. And I don't know how you put it down. It's so fucking good.
Because all I do is just play whatever game came out this week. That's it.
I want to stick with mine. And this is exactly what I thought it would be too, which is a much more serious Shadow Warrior. Like, to a T. You got this demon dude chilling by your side, you guys are arguing, and then you gotta get along, and you have some cool-ass powers too. I just love running around the world. I love its open world. I love just running around it. I'm doing everything at the moment. Every side quest, looking for all the collectibles, doing anything I can. Fucking, it feels very Resident Evil-y too in some points. Like, you're going through a very open game, but certain sections are so cinematic when you're still just walking around. Like, the walls will change, you'll get visual things. But even just, like, tense scenes in the middle of the game, like, I'm walking, and there's, like, one of the umbrella chicks bosses as she's like slowly walking up the stairs as I'm walking by. I'm like, that's some Resident Evil ass shit right there. Especially when you're fighting like the groups of like 2 or 3 enemies and like they're going really fast and then they're slowing down and you have some extra time. It feels so well paced in that way too.
I really like the feeling and the visual of tugging on like the heartstring thing.
The strings.
The way he the way he does it, it feels and looks very cool.
The animations are so well done, down to like each of the different blasts. Or like at some points, I'm playing this game and I'm like, you can take this and make a first-person Avatar: The Last Airbender game flawlessly. If you
I
did
mean,
this, oh my god, the money I would pay.
I mean, yeah, it has all the elements and everything.
Literally, I'm being a waterbender, like, brrr,
Yep.
like all the hand movements. This is the closest that I've gotten to like the like an actual like spell casting game. Like I've played Lich and Battle Mage. I've tried some other ones, but like it's not what I want. Literally, you can't get better than just playing Skyrim and using the magic. That is the way that magic should be casted in those games. And this is so good. I love it. It feels great. It's like magic. It's so much fun.
Are you getting all the bunches of spirits or souls, whatever, that are all
I'm trying
scattered
to.
about?
I'm trying my
Ye-
best.
Yeah, so I also want to get all of them. I only had the issue of like, oh yeah, I see that one in the distance. I'm gonna go to it, and then all of a sudden I'm in the fog and I'm dead.
Yeah, if it's one of those where it's like you gotta clean out a lot of the map before you go back for some of those, which is annoying.
Yes, that's kind of what I've been doing as I'm playing. Is I'm not stopping to get all the spirits right now. Like I'm getting them as I see them,
Mhm.
and then once I have like a big area unlocked, then I'm gonna kind of be like, all right, now I'm gonna go through and get all of them.
I'm level 12 right now, and I find that funny feeling. I'm like, all right, I'm loaded up on spirits. Let me just go level up real quick and just deposit a whole bunch. I'm like, all right, now I got another skill. I'm gonna use that, and let me go do this now. Like, but it feels so good to play. Everything about it, petting all the animals, thinking their thoughts,
Oh,
giving
the
them
dogs!
food.
It never gets old.
No,
And also, it is a very strange thing. Just I'm gonna deposit all these souls from these paper angel things into a payphone,
ring
and Ed's
ring.
there sometimes.
Hey, it's Ed. Can't get here right now.
Yeah, it's very cool.
It is. I give me like 6 more of these games. I'm down.
Well, I do wonder with the name being like Ghostwire Tokyo,
Yeah,
if
where
they
else are
then
we
do
gonna get
like,
it?
yeah, like Ghostwire New York City or pretty much anywhere else in the world, any big
Paris.
city. Yeah, I'd sure. Why not?
Um, Salt Lake
That's it.
City.
Yep, there's 4 cities in the world, and those are them.
Ghostwire. Des Moines.
Maybe not that one.
Oh.
What does
Oh,
that
I want to.
mean?
I want to keep playing it. This is going to get a high rating for me. I know it.
Yeah, it's cool, and I like the aesthetic goes a long way in making the game fun. Just the way it looks, like the cool pixely things that kind of come off of the enemies. It all works very well together.
It also makes me want a Yakuza game the way a Yakuza game should be made again.
A first person shooter?
No, but like, just exploring around there, just like, it makes me miss
So
good Yakuza games.
yeah, the very opening of the game when you're walking to the hospital
You see the
and you're
grab?
walking down that alley and there's just like the neon signs and everything everywhere. It gave me a very Yakuza feeling. Obviously, this is like a horror psychological game and it's a first person shooter essentially, so it's very different.
Yeah, but I'm
But
walking around going, ooh, pretty Tokyo.
yeah, like I was stopping to look at all the signs back. So what type of store is this? What is this? Like,
I've walked
like I
around
would
these
in a
streets
Yakuza
so
game.
many times. Like, I'm not scared. This is my town. Get out of here.
It's very cool. It's a good game.
Oh, it's so good. I hope I'm instilling it in you to play it again.
Yeah, I have to. It's side project stuff is tied into it, so it makes it different.
Ah.
Yeah, it's not as easy. Yeah, I'll leave it at that.
Tell me something new.
Tell you something new? All right. We have new
That was a symbol in the background.
I got some bad news. Lord of the Rings Gollum has been delayed.
You could find that out on our website.
No, you can't find that part out on our website. I didn't do a news story on that. I had no time this week.
Oh, your poor little game.
Yeah, it's all they said was a few months. So like they said it's like, so they can make it, it was kind of a generic
Up
delay
to
statement.
Tolkien standards.
Yeah.
Up to the
But
dead guy's standards.
up to his standards. So a few months. So at this point, I'm kind of thinking 2023 because it was supposed to come out in September. So, maybe December, but I think at that point, 2023 would just make the most sense.
Probably. As long as it's before April.
I would imagine it's going to be before April, but why? What's in April?
No, it's the fiscal year.
Oh, yes. It will definitely be before
Yes.
April then.
Yeah. We got a lot of game delays this week.
A lot from one company.
Oh, Ubisoft is having a week. So, first off, they announced that Avatar Frontiers of Pandora has been delayed. Now assumedly possibly coming 2023 or 2024 even.
Yeah.
On top of that, Assassin's Creed Rift, that little standalone BASM game possibly based off Valhalla, that's been delayed. Coming out. Yeah.
Is that because I saw the headline of like a small project was delayed and then it was Assassin's Creed Rift and I was thinking, what project is small but Assassin's Creed? And now that makes complete sense.
They gotta have Assassin's Creed come out as much as possible, but I will play it as much as possible.
Yeah.
So that's been delayed, possibly coming out May or June 2023 now. But hopefully we should be getting more info on it this September. And along with that, hopefully some Assassin's Creed Infinity news with the possibility that the game might feature its first Japanese setting.
Ooh, I didn't see that.
Oh, that's what the rumors do tell, and I just don't make it shitty. Just don't make this live service Assassin's Creed shitty. Don't piss me off. I know Ubisoft is fantastic at pissing me off, but come on.
Yeah, they really are. There's potential. This is like one of the things where I look at Assassin's Creed. Is it Infinite or Infinity?
Infinity.
Okay. It's one of those things where I'm like, I could see that working. I just don't think Ubisoft's going to do it good. But I could see it, like, it's not a bad idea necessarily.
Yep.
But, yeah. Dave, why don't you just move on? There's more Ubisoft.
Might as well. In the interim of their delays, they decide to cancel 4 games. That is the Splinter Cell VR that they were working on. Just as they do, just keep upsetting the fan base. Just tease it on the tip of your foreskin every single time that a new Splinter Cell is going to happen, and then just rip the rug right out from the goddamn bare feet.
Tip of the foreskin, huh?
Yeah, I don't know. It's an Irish saying. They also, and I waited for this, they canceled Ghost Recon Frontlines, the Ghost Recon Battle Royale they were working on, or whatever. When that came out, I was shitting on that so hard, because who needs it? Who wants it? And thankfully, they already wasted a bunch of resources on it, but it's out of the picture now.
Are you telling me Ubisoft canceled a Battle Royale game?
So fucking... Hey, let's show this off so early. Oh, it's not fun? Cancel it.
This, like, how many times are they going to do it? It's like a meme at this point, right? Like,
it's not working, guys. And who knows?
No, stop.
They canceled 2 unannounced games on top of that. So I wonder if those were battle royales.
I hope it comes out that they were. just for the humor aspect.
Oh my god, I would love to know, because what the fuck are they doing over there? I thought they had a shake-up for a good reason.
They need to shake it some more.
Unless this is the shake-up. I don't fucking know.
Who knows? All right, we got a new studio from Wizards of the Coast. So this new studio is called Skeleton Key. So Wizards of the Coast, they're Magic the Gathering and Dungeons and Dragons. This is going to be a video game studio led by Christian Daly, who is the former Dragon Age executive producer.
Ooh.
So that, to me, it's all very early. It's a brand new studio, so obviously there's like nothing to actually say. But if you're bringing in Dragon Age dude to lead it, that just feels like it's going to be a Dungeons and Dragons game.
Yeah.
It just feels like a natural fit. And hopefully it's not What was that fucking? What was the one that came out earlier this year that we played?
Oh, Dark Crusade?
Is that what it was? It was yeah, it was something like
Dark
that.
Alliance.
Dark Alliance, yes.
Yeah, that sucked.
Yep. Yeah, that wasn't good. It really wasn't.
I hated that.
But you could take the lore within like canonical Dungeons and Dragons and make some pretty cool games.
Yeah, you could.
You could. So hopefully that's what this is. Or it's just whatever they do is cool in general. It doesn't have to be Dungeons and Dragons.
Mm-hmm.
What else we got, Dave?
So, Knights of the Old Republic, that remake, delayed.
What? Until when?
Indefinitely.
What?
So, good old Jason Schreier, we still love him, started spewing out the facts. Apparently, the art director and the design director were fired abruptly from the game.
Uh-oh.
Not sure why yet.
It's never good.
So, also, there's rumor that possibly Saber Interactive are going to take over the project as Aspire wants to take on new opportunities.
Yeah, we're not seeing this game anytime soon.
Yeah, that's fine. Whatever.
There's too many games as it is.
When it comes out, I'll probably play it.
I will play it. I never played Knights of the Old Republic, so this feels like the time to do it when this comes out.
Yeah, maybe we'll have another pandemic.
Yeah. At this point, if it comes out.
Yeah.
All right. Do you like money, Dave?
Yeah. Money.
Do you like spending more money on things?
No.
All right. Well, I have bad news for you. The Meta Quest 2 is getting a price increase.
Oh, brother.
Starting August 1st. So, in a couple days.
Oh!
It's going up by $100. So, the 128 gigabyte version is going from $300 to $400, and the 256 is going from $400 to $500.
Meow.
That's wow, these reactions. They basically said inflation. That was it. Inflation.
Good thing I have mine already.
Yeah, I feel real good about getting that now.
Oh, yeah.
Because, like, $300, like, yeah, all right. Well, what didn't we also... Yeah, there was, like, a Best Buy thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel real good about that now, because spending $400 or $500, that's a lot.
It's still so much fun, though, but yeah.
It is, but... Yeah.
And they have a lot of game sales all the time.
So, as part of, like, hey, sorry about that, if you buy a MetaQuest 2 between August 1st and December 31st, they're going to give you Beat Saber for free.
Meow.
Yep, meow, exactly.
Yeah. I got another game studio for you, though.
You're starting one?
I'm starting one. Johnny Quest Media.
Johnny Quest Media. All right.
Is
that it? That's all you got?
Only gonna make Johnny Quest games.
All right.
All right. You heard it here. Tell Jason.
Let him leak it.
We got a little partnership. Funko and 1010 Games. They're combining together, and they're going to be putting out AAA games together. The first Funko game. Going to be a sick-ass action 3D platformer, possibly. Coming up 2023. Is this going to be like the Tony Hawk? Are we going to be collecting?
I thought I saw. Didn't 1010 do something with Lego games?
Are they the one? I have no idea. Did they take over from TT?
1010 Lego games. Nope, that's ranking the best 10 Lego games. Who makes the Lego games?
TT.
Don't show me TT. Is TT still making Lego games?
That is up in the air.
Okay, yeah, it says for the last 2 decades it's been TT, so I guess Maybe it was 1010 TT, you know?
Looks like they've worked on a lot of things separately. They might just be a contract studio.
Well, I would potentially check out a Funko game. I assume you have a lot of different characters from different franchises and stuff then, right? Like,
And
that's
their
gotta be the
own.
thing. Do they have, like, original Funko characters? Is that a thing?
Yeah, Freddy Funko.
Who the hell is Freddy Funko?
He was in the fucking ad. He is the mascot.
I didn't watch it.
Idiot.
Speaking of idiots, we got some Grand Theft Auto 6 news.
Yeah, we did.
Not an idiot, Jason Schreier had a whole report on Rockstar, and we got a lot of GTA 6 news out of this. You ready for this, Dave?
Yeah.
All right, so reportedly, this is going to feature a female protagonist for the first time in a modern GTA game. Apparently, in the first GTA, you could have like a female character, but it was a very different game back then.
Top down, mate.
It will follow a female and male character inspired by Bonnie and Clyde.
Which sounds cool.
That does sound cool. It will start in a fictionalized Miami, but different cities and missions will be added to the game over time. Which, wasn't there that rumor about how like GTA 6 is going to have like a Fortnite style thing where things are always changing or something like that?
That can work.
Yeah, I wonder if it's going to be like, oh wait, no, don't they have like a GTA 5 subscription thing now?
Yeah.
That's totally going to be a thing with this.
100%.
Okay, yes, now it's all making sense. Good news, though, for people that are worried is that apparently the launch version of the game already has more interior locations than any previous GTA game.
I can only imagine how wonderful this game is going to look visually.
Yeah, and it's good that the launch version, if they're talking about like adding all this shit down the line, it's at least just from this is of course just a very early report of things. But from the sound of it, it's still going to be a big game. It's not like they're going to hold back because
this game's going to be massive.
Developers that work on the game, they said that they're not really expecting this game to come out for at least 2 years, and that internally there is no like release window or schedule or anything like that. So we're still a ways off from this game.
So far in between GTA games.
Yeah, it's someone sent a meme. I don't remember who. It's in this Discord I'm in, and it was the PS2 had 3 GTAs, and it showed the 3 GTA games, and it was GTA 5 had 3 generations.
Yup. Still a good
and
game.
That's
though.
where we're at. It is a good game, but man, that's a long time.
I'm gonna put so much time into that online mode, though.
Yeah, you would like to think that they're gonna have it launch better than GTA 5's did.
You'd hope so.
You never know.
This is exciting, though. Jeff Grubb started spewing out some little fun. There's possibly a Black Panther game in the works. A little open-world single-player game about becoming the new Black Panther. It's going to possibly be published by EA and developed by a new studio that's led by ex-Monolith Vice President Kevin Stevens. That sounds like fun.
I'd be down for this. Yeah. I'm just like kind of completely over Marvel shit at this point.
No, I'm not. I'm still into it.
So it feels like with video games, it just works.
Yeah, I mean, they've been getting better with it.
Yeah, like it can. It's one of those things we've talked about so many times where these characters and these things would be great for video games. You can make it work very nicely. Mm-hmm. Just a matter of making it work.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would totally play a Black Panther video game.
Definitely. But EA.
Yeah, EA.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's it for news. It wasn't a big news week.
We had a short episode today.
Is it? Oh my god, this is a short episode.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Weird.
We're already up to notable game releases.
Yeah, I guess there just, wasn't a lot of news. We've been very busy with review shit. It's
Oh,
been
yeah.
a week.
It definitely has.
All right, let's do some notable game releases, Dave. What do you got?
So, this is a game I never thought would finally come out. Digimon Survive. Be coming out July 28th. That's today, 2022, on PC,
Yeah, that's
PS4, Xbox One, and Switch.
All right, this next one I'm excited for. Xenoblade Chronicles 3. It's coming out July 29th on Nintendo Switch. That's it. Just the Switch.
Are you going to be playing it?
So money tells me not until a couple weeks from now.
Yep.
That's what money tells me. But yes, very shortly, within the next couple of weeks, I'm going to jump into that.
Nice. Finally, August 2nd, Frogun is coming out. PC, PS4, PS5, Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, and Switch. Super Mario with a gun.
But it's a frog.
Frogun.
Yeah, that game looks interesting.
It does.
All right, Dave.
Dylan.
Wow. 40 minutes.
We gotta start.
Do you think you got...
We gotta start doing faster ones.
Do you think you have 20 minutes worth of banter in you?
Nope.
Yeah, I don't really know what I would banter about either.
I probably talk for 20 minutes about how much I'd love to go to sleep.
That's... I think our time is better spent just going to sleep now.
More than likely, but whatever we do to make the people happy.
Well, maybe a shorter episode will make them happy. Let us know. I have put out a poll in the past. I've always been curious if people prefer like an episode that's an hour and a half or a shorter like
9 hours
minute thing. No, definitely not 9 hours. I don't know how we could. What would we even do for 9 hours?
The director's cut.
That's a busy director.
Yeah. Director Al.
Director Al. Thanks, Director Al, for this episode.
Sponsored by Director Al.
Wow. Made by and sponsored by him.
Didn't star, though. He likes being behind the camera.
Yeah. The camera that is totally here.
What are you doing, buddy?
Audio medium. I'm just kind of sitting here.
I got a cute little man here.
That's a thing I like to do. Whenever oh, you think I'm a cute little man?
Oh, you're
whenever
the cutest.
people are talking to whenever people are talking to animals like that, like their pets, I like to pretend they're talking to me.
No, you're not.
Right now,
you're not.
That makes me the cutest little man. I'm the cutest little man. All right, Dave. I don't got 20 minutes of banter in me. This is gonna be a shorter one. Let us know at Offshore GC. That's our Twitter. Tweet at us if you prefer the shorter format. If you like a longer one. This wasn't on purpose. It just happened to be this way because there wasn't a lot of news. But
or if you use butter or margarine
or cream cheese.
No.